Navigating New York City as a wheelchair user after a snowstorm can be really difficult. Follow me as I use Meta AI glasses to show you my journey getting from point A to point B. As you can see here, the snow really piles up, and they don't always plow it from the curb cuts, which can make it really difficult and unsafe for me to cross the street. The first thing I do before I go on any subway journey is check and see what elevators are out for the day. The subway system has about 40% of stations that are accessible with elevators, and on any given day, a number of those could be broken. So I always check my route on Google Maps to make sure that the elevators are working, and I'll be able to get from point A to point B successfully. On this journey, I needed to use about 6 different elevators. You can see I went up the first 2 already. And here I am pushing to the accessible boarding area, which just means that the platform is slightly elevated. So when I get on the train, there's not as big a lip that I have to wheelie over to get on board successfully. Here there's a little accessible area, but usually people are standing in that section. So I just kind of hold on to the railing here and hope for the best. Today the train isn't too busy, so that's a plus. I get off at my station and take another elevator up. This particular station has so many elevators and a really long journey just to get to the street level, but it's also one of the cleanest stations in New York, so I can't complain too much. On average, I would say any journey that I take as a wheelchair user takes me about 15 to 20 minutes longer than it would take someone who's not disabled and can climb stairs, just because of the elevators, the long wait times. And as you can see here, this particular elevator is like a 3-minute ride. It's really, really long. So after I exit the elevator here, there's some construction going on, and I just make my way through the door and one final elevator until I'm at street level. It's quite a process to get around the city as a wheelchair user, but it can be done. The city is making changes every day to improve accessibility, and I'm ultimately really grateful that I get to live here.